is one of the areas in South that has one of the best training grounds that we can find ourselves. I mean, you look at it yourselves, you know, it's something really nice here compared to anywhere else in Trinidad and Tobago. So we're hoping to capitalize on that. There's nothing for us to train in Point Fortin at the moment, and that's an area we want to capitalize on the fans there, because, you know, Point Fortin was the mecca of football at one point. And we're hoping to play our home games there. We're trying to work something out with the sport company. And the mayor of Point Fortin is trying to help us as well. So there's a lot of people who are involved. The community is looking forward to seeing these young talents out against the best talents in the country. So we're hoping that we can prepare them properly. I have on staff now Mr. Fulong and Mr. Adjol John and Mr. Rodney Stowe. These guys are helping me put a team together that will even compete better than they did last year. But I do believe that the community is really looking forward to what's going to happen here, and our job is to make sure that they're not disappointed in any way.
So, how soon will you be starting your training, and have you selected a team as yet for the Pro League? I
think what has happened now, we're really going through a trial phase at the moment, because there's a lot of young players on board now. We did have some problems last year. Financially, and that has left a very bitter taste in our mouths, and we're hoping we can put that behind us, and we haven't, FC Southend has not turned their backs on the players who have tried their best with us last year, but we're moving on now, but I do believe that we have a good bunch of boys here. We're working on a lot of technical stuff that will get them up to a standard that we can compete, and you know, it's youth, so they have the energy, but you know, we're hoping that we can get to a squad of maybe 20 after Carnival, and then work after that. But right now we're just looking at players, making them see what their football IQ is like, and see their technical ability, and getting them understanding what the philosophy of FC Southend is. And as long as we can get that, you know, we'll be in good stead. But I think we'll really start proper preparation after the Carnival period, because we are in Trinidad, and you know, we want the young boys in them to enjoy what God has given them in this country as well.
So, these youths that we are seeing here today, majority of them come from the area, so Southend will not be having any foreign players. Southend is a predominantly South End team. What are you all doing in terms of bringing your fans to Port of Spain when you all have games in Port of Spain? How are you going to manage that?
There's something that we're trying to put together with the community. There's a Maxi Taxi Association in South. We're having talks with them at the moment about arranging transport on specific days of our games, where the fans could come, pay for their way to go, and get to the games to support us. We're hoping that we can also supply traveling uniforms. The same traveling uniform that the first team has, that they can also support the team in their color as well, which is orange. So we're trying to put that mechanism in place, and we're hoping that it can work. It worked for us last year, which I think we were getting some of the better crowds at some of the games. But I'm hoping that we can do it this year, so that we can continue to encourage people to come out to see the football. I think being a South-based team, being a community-based team, it's a big plus. And I think every team needs to adopt some sort of a community base, because that's what professional football is like. I've been there, so without having that, you have no team. I guarantee you that. And if we continue doing that, I think our league will be in trouble.